This is
Giovanna. We're here and we are going to be giving you
a KCON guide.
I'm going to tell you the ins and outs of everything that KCON has given us so far as of June 6th.
Okay, so let's preface that we've only been to one KCON.
Yeah, we've only been to KCON LA 2023, but since that is the most recent, I believe we are qualified for kind of what's up to date since the changes that have happened since COVID 2019. But we are frequent concert goers.
Frequent.
We're not new, we're not shy.
We're gonna split this video into two parts. The first part is what are we calling it?
Pre-KCON.
Pre-KCON.
So basically what you need to do before you get there to plan kind of like ticketing information and just like before you get to the venue.
And you know, you're already starting off on the right foot. Watching this video, step number 1.
Yes, because we're the coolest and we're the greatest ever.
And the second part of the video is going to be
what to do when you get to the KCON. Basically with ticketing, we have tips and we kind of have foundational things to know. The information that they gave us is kind of a lot different than last year.
Yeah.
There's this thing called the KCON Express. And so basically last year we had pre-sale and it was a $50 thing where you paid $50 and then you got 2 benefits, which were the KCON stuff online, so all of the performances online in a package deal, and you got pre-sale benefits.
And another thing, you got KCONer's choice. Like you got to pick who we got, and last year was zerobaseone.
Yes,
which we did before.
And we went there for ZB1 and straykids. But
this year they don't that's not one of the benefits this year.
Yeah, I believe it is not. But this year there are 2 package deals, KCON Express and KCON Express Plus, and they cost varying prices, with KCON Express costing $55 and KCON Express Plus costing $85. And I'm going to be talking about the similarities and the differences. So the similarities are the pre-sale opportunities. First come, first serve. You get early access to the tickets being sold for the venue tickets. For both, you also get a kind of fast pass. It's called exclusive track lane for on-site MD booth, which is what we think a fast pass to the merch.
Oh, we spent hours in merch. Zerobaseone had since they had gotten the KCONer's Choice Award, they had like extra merch. And in the first hour, they had this little ticket that would give you like a ring, a beaded ring and a kit. And it literally sold out in the first hour. But they did bring it back the third day, and we did end up getting one the third day.
Yes. Yeah, we'll be talking more about that in depth later, but like timing and stuff. What also comes with both of them would be same as last year, the membership contents, which is the video from KCON. What is different, the $30 different, is the meet and greet pre-sale is only for the premium. So you have to pay those $30 extra if you want early access to the meet and greet. Additionally, you get exclusive track lane for KCON LA and to the actual venue of the convention center. This may not be important for everybody, but if you want to get early access to the merch, you need to be at a meet and greet. You'll see, we'll talk about it more later, but if you want to get there earlier, this is pretty important. And just for $30, I don't know. Some people say it's good, some people say it isn't.
Will we be getting this premium express benefit? Are we?
I'd have to say yes.
Wait, actually we are?
Oh, I am.
Oh, you are?
I don't know. You get an MD gift card, which is
$15.
$15 to use at the merch booth. So that's like basically only $15 more.
Like you know you're already getting merch. You know you are. So
yeah, $15 more compared to if you're determining if you want the Express or the Express Plus. But here's the thing, if you're considering getting either of them in general, last year there was some outcries. It depends on what you want. Here's our first tip. Be there or be square. So basically you want to be, this is for kind of rookies in concerts in general, you want to be on Ticketmaster.
We sold it on the website.
On the website. On the KCON website, go to the KCON website. We sell all the days at the same time, so you have to.
Unless you have Express.
Unless you have Express. For Express, they're going to be selling them tomorrow. That'll probably be the day this is posted. So good luck if you're choosing between Express or not. But here's the thing. last year they only sold not all the tickets, so it wasn't just like everybody who bought the express got a ticket. They only sold a good batch of them.
It's only one ticket per person.
So you can't buy
your whole group tickets,
your whole family and their moms and their grandmas.
Keep in mind, if you're going with someone and you both have express, you will most likely not be seated next to each other because you both are separately buying tickets.
So honestly, is it worth it? You decide. I think compared to last year, it's more worth it, actually.
Oh yeah, last year it was not as worth it.
Our tip number 2, early access doesn't always mean good tickets. Last year, what happened was
early access pass.
Early access, we used it on the second day, and we got seats P3. Last year it was called P3. Basically, we got the lowest price you can get with the early access. And then during the general sale, we bought our day 3 tickets for Stray Kids, to see Stray Kids, and we got better seats.
We got better seats that time.
It doesn't always equal each other, so you might just be like, if you're just there to get better seats, you might be wasting your money. Another tip that we have is to know your priorities. The full set list for us right now, I assume it'll be finished by tomorrow morning, but right now it isn't completely out yet. But when it comes out, you should know which day you're prioritizing if you're going multiple days. If you're going one day, obviously just click on that one day, buy your tickets, boom, you're done. But I would say, I'm gonna still say it, know which artists are going which days you want to see. And this would be, it's called the M Countdown stage, so know that those are the days. For example, we are mainly interested in seeing, as of now, as of the 2 days of lineup that we have revealed, we're mainly interested in seeing P1 Harmony and enhypen and
zerobaseone.
Oh, and boynextdoor.
Oh, boynextdoor, yeah.
Second day. My priority is ZB1, so the first thing I'm gonna click is day 3, where ZB1 is located.
But the tickets have changed this year, and you can buy them in groups. You can buy either one day, or you can buy all 3 days. Whatever ticket you buy, it will come with a convention ticket as well as access to
the meet and greet and the KCON stage, which are all different things. I don't want to get into it. It has access to all the stages, which it did not last year, so I think that's pretty cool that it does now. So they have the 1 day packages. I don't know how it's going to look, but 1 day simple, you buy it, P1 or P2 being the higher section with a further view, and P1 being the closer view, which is either seated or GA. And then there is the 3 day pack, where all 3 days, if you love all the groups and you want to see them all,
that's the one to get.
But with the premium, it is $875, you guys. Save up if you want those premium seats. But basically, what is going to happen with the premium is that you get a separate section, the front section, for the meet and greet and the KCON stage.
That right there.
That's some good.
That's crazy.
Also different to last year is that you can no longer purchase, I believe, the convention tickets without buying a concert ticket. So that's actually a bummer for people who
just want to go to the convention.
And different to last year, where it was just packages and packages and packages. We have the meet and greet separate from everything else, and it is $120 added if you want to do the high wave. Another thing we wrote down was high touch versus high wave. Last year, a lot of people bought the high touch and the whole package expecting it to be high touch, which is, if you don't know, the like annyeong oppa, which is very nice, and I mean a lot of money, and some people want to spend that money.
But it was more like
annyeong oppa with a clear screen due to COVID-19. Which, I mean, I understand, but some people didn't know and spent that money hoping for something else.
But this year it is promoted as high wave, so it's not going to be a high touch whatsoever.
Yes, and we know that. So don't get shocked. Don't go there expecting something else when you're not going to get it. Now we're going to be moving on to more of the convention, actually. Just a general advice is to plan your outfits in advance. This is if you live in Los Angeles or you're traveling from somewhere else, you want to kind of, now's the time. Start looking out for outfits to wear if you want to. You don't have to dress up, but most people like to. So if you're planning on wearing crazy pieces, order them online now. Go in stores now so you're not running around last minute. Also, this is for people who are traveling and do not live in Los Angeles. You have to know what you're wearing so you can pack light.
Exactly.
With packing light,
at KCON, you will receive a lot of free things. One day where we came back with a whole bunch of goodies. So if you're traveling, make sure half of your suitcase is empty so that you can actually take it home.
I mean, this is only for people who want to go to the convention.
People, if you're doing the dream stage, or if you have GA and you have to stand in line, you probably won't be going to the convention that day.
Also, what you want to do a bit beforehand, you can do this anytime, but you want to make a separate account. A separate Instagram, maybe even YouTube. Separate Instagram account.
Definitely Instagram.
Whether you don't have Instagram or you already have Instagram, make another one specifically for KCON, because I promise you, you will not want to be looking at this Korean airline a year after you go to KCON, because I mean, unless you do, then go for it.
I mean, unless you're planning on going to KCON every single year for the rest of your life, then you're already following them, you know?
No, but even then, you could be going on your separate account and already be following them. So basically, just make a separate account. I do. Follow me. It's Sing Minister. Or maybe don't follow me. Don't follow me. So now we are moving on to the KCON. What you kind of want to do at KCON and things you should know about the convention and the concert. First tip, be there or be square. Again, the same tip, because you have to get there early. You need to get there early. You need to get there early. Or you don't. What time? Like 2 hours early.
Probably more.
Depending. 2 hours is like you want to be there for the whole day. There are multiple things that you're going to want to know and you're going to want to think about in advance before you rush in that venue. So there's going to be certain things that you want to be there for. Things like meet and greets. Last year,
we had people in line and we were talking to them and they had missed their meet and greet because they were waiting in line.
The red carpets, if you want. Certain booths are going to be filled up. If you want to go to those booths, you need to get there early. If you don't want to wait in line for, could be up to 2 hours even.
Last year, Olive Young.
The merch booths, you have to get there early. And the stage inside of the KCON convention, there is a stage inside of there. And a group you like is performing there. There will be people there, so you need to get there early. Just be mindful of when you need to be where. For the workshops, they haven't released any information regarding that, but we decided there was around 3 different types of workshops that you guys might be interested in that we think is going to be here. We haven't gotten any release information on it, but they were there last year, so
we're going to talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the activities workshop, which can either be with idols or without idols.
So we also have the fan meetings. What the fuck is a fan meeting?
Like
We also have the fan meetings, which are basically where KCON invites a bunch of people active in your fandom to KCON to have a little meeting between fans. So basically what you do there is whatever they want you to do there. It's up to them what they decide to do. These are kind of also acknowledged as PC tradings, but last year we went to the Stray Kids one. We didn't really have that, so kind of know that when you get there. Also, these things do fill up sometimes. With bigger fandoms, we found that you do have to wait in a line, or sometimes you won't be let in because there is a certain capacity of the amount of people that can be there. For Stray Kids, we got there a bit early. We got there around 30 minutes before it opened, and we were around second in line, but some people who got there later, willy-nilly, were not allowed in. Some people who got there at the time it said. Basically what we did at the Stray Kids one was dance and then do a would you rather, so kind of decide if you want to be there or not. Okay, there's also a third type, which is influencers. Last year, Amanda Rachely went and she did a journaling thing, and you will find a good bit of Korean influencers roaming around, and sometimes they do events like these. Since she is a journaling channel, she did a journaling workshop, which is really cool. We did not get to go, but there is that type where it isn't necessarily idols.
But you know why we didn't get to go? Because we didn't plan accordingly this year. We got to plan accordingly. Look at the workshop times, look at the stage times, and see what you can do with that.
With the fan meetups, you also have activities like she mentioned, activities with idols or without idols. Last year we went to a name tag making with Lapillus event. They put us in a group and we just kind of made these like choreo name tags, and then we learned a bit of Lapillus's choreo of one of their songs. And after that, the Lapillus girls themselves came out, and it was a really cool experience. We weren't fans of them at the time, but we were really close, and I can imagine for fans it is a even cooler experience. And after that, you know, I learned all their names. I went to their concert knowing the choreo, knowing the song. It was great, so I actually recommend that. And even if you don't know the group, I still think you should try to take some time out of your day to go, because you could find your new all group, because
honestly
it's like a super cool experience. You also get to talk to their fans. Last year we pretended we were Lapillus fans, and we got to have good conversations with their fans.
She's like, who's your bias? And then we were just like,
yes,
that one.
Also make sure you kind of, if you have anything you want to purchase beforehand, make sure you're purchasing it now. Light sticks, plushies, ZB1 plushies, kazoos, all of it. Buy it now.
Should we talk about food? I feel like food was...
Let's talk about food. They treat that shit like an airport. I'm not even kidding.
They don't let food into the venue, and then I feel like the food is like very limited.
So guys, you also want to make sure you are aware about the food situation, which is scarce. Honestly, I have nothing, like, we have no tips, just be aware. Like I can't even tell you anything.
Oh, one time we were we were in line, and our parents brought us like breakfast in line. If that's available to you guys, do that.
So I would honestly utilize things like DoorDash and like Uber Eats when you're in the line. Since we told you guys to get there pretty early, you're gonna be waiting in line, if you listen to us, about 2 hours. And I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. The line will probably be shorter later in the evening. But I mean, if you want to get those benefits we were talking about, get there earlier. You're going to be in line for a while though. So we recommend eating breakfast in the line, which either means bringing it with you. We could do that.
Yeah, we could bring it. You could bring it with you.
That's a good idea. Bring it with you and eat it. We're learning stuff while making this video. Bring it with you and eat it in the line. And I would recommend, actually, I personally, depending on what you're doing, would wait until later in the line, so you're less hungry inside the venue.
Or you could always send one of your friends to go get food for everybody.
Oh yes, since it's like we're 2 people in the group, I could go.
You can make friends with people in front of you and behind you, and then be like, "Do you guys want to get anything?"
Or, of course, you could use Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff like that and utilize that. Tell them to bring it to you in line. I'm the girl with the frilly dress dressed like Hyunjin from S-Class.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you know. The first day, we were pretty hungry, and actually, they do not sell a lot of food there. What they do give out is a lot of freebies, and I mean, that's kind of KCON's things. Freebies. So they do give out freebies of food. But I mean, the companies just don't have enough to like give out like a whole meal for everybody, so they give you a little. But the problem is that a little is not enough to satisfy. And honestly, on the second day, I was like, I could pay them to give me an actual meal. Please give me an actual meal. On the first day, there were food trucks outside, so we were able to eat those, and we had a great meal. You know, bit pricey. Korean it was good.
Yeah.
No complaints there. It was like, yeah, it was like 3, but there was like also like chicken nuggets. So if you're not a huge fan of Korean food, you can also have like,
there's a variety.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah. And there was like barbecue and like wings.
But we also don't know if those will be there next year, or this year, I mean.
Correct.
But last year we were fortunate enough to have those. But on the second day,
it was raining the second day, and those were all closed.
So actually 0 food. Like,
there was like the McDonald's ice cream. Right? They gave us like ice cream and a fry.
Yeah, but it was, I mean, that's not a meal, guys. That was tough.
Yeah, it was tough.
I mean, prepare to have your stomach empty.
You will be getting 0 sleep, because if you're going to the concert and you're waking up early, you'll be home at like maybe 1 a.m., 12:30. I don't really remember what time we got out of the concert. It was like 12, no?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd have to wake up at like 4. So like 3 hours. There was a rule going into the concert where you weren't allowed to bring in bags, but at the convention you get big duffel bags, and they allowed that. So don't be worrying about whether or not they're gonna allow your big ass duffel bag from the convention in, because they will.
And because they seriously have to, since most people go straight from the convention center to the venue, which are separate lines, by the way. If you are one of those, like GA, you want to get barricade, and you already know you have to be waiting in line for hours, you will have to leave the convention early to wait in the separate line for hours. Some people didn't even go to the convention. Some people, don't be like those people who stay the night before. But some people did that, and so they couldn't go to the convention. So I mean, be thinking if you do want to sleep there and be sneaky nasty.
Especially if you're only gonna go for one day, and you are just missing the entire convention. Like, the convention is KCON. Like, that is KCON.
Okay, so on their page they do not have like things like prohibited items, but I'm just gonna tell you standout ones. Like, obviously, don't bring a gun. Don't bring a gun to KCON. You may think it maybe you're like, this is the US, like, right to arms. No, don't bring a gun to KCON. You cannot bring selfie sticks. No selfie sticks allowed, guys. I'm not sure how strict they are on that, but I mean, there's staff everywhere, so if you're trying to be sneaky, maybe consider it or reconsider it.
You're not trying to get kicked out.
You're not. Nobody wants to get kicked out.
You know what? If you're hungry, you can always leave the convention and come back. In the middle of the day, the line is like, there's like no line. There's like vendors outside, like, that speak Spanish. Super nice. I recommend buying from them. They'd be selling hot dogs.
They're hella expensive too.
They're super
Just
expensive.
everything's expensive. Expect to spend money. If you're trying to go on a budget, don't. I mean, of course, like, it's actually really recommended to go on a budget. So, spend like us. But, like, expect to spend a lot of money. The environment's great at KCON, and at most K-pop concerts. You will find the environment's great. A lot of, like, friendly people. Make friends with the people in front of you. Make friends with the people behind you. If you see anybody any YouTubers because I watch a lot of K-pop reactions. If I see them, go up to them, say hi. They're gonna love it. If you see me, give me $5 and a hug. Give me $5 though if you ever see me anywhere, actually.
Concert shoes.
Just general concert rules. If you are in GA and you are short, if you're tall, please don't do this. If you're short,
They probably will, because they're bitches.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Guys, bring your tallest shoes that you own. Maybe don't bring heels. Your feet will kill you. They will murder you if you bring heels. I mean, rule of thumb, if it's your first concert and you're not used to walking on heels, do not ever bring heels, anything heeled ever at all.
Well, you gotta acclimatize. Maybe the first day don't wear heels, and then the second day maybe wear like one heel.
Wear just heightened shoes, like Fila's.
A platform.
Yes, platform.
Flat platform. Not heels. But like, do whatever you want. But I'm gonna be wearing platform shoes.
I'll be wearing Fila's. I don't own Fila's.
Wear Crocs. The idols are gonna love your Crocs.
The idols are gonna...
Because they're gonna be like, you're so American, I love America.
America, bring them a pack of hot Cheetos. Don't do that, food is not allowed.
Yeah. If you're a crafty person and you want to get your name out there, do the little like freebies that you just give around to anybody, your little photo.
Give people freebies.
Make freebies.
I want a freebie. If you see me...
Make bracelets.
Taylor Swift, guys. Make those bracelets. Wear the most creative thing you can think of ever in your head. Be creative. If you ever wanted to be creative, this is the moment. Nobody will ever judge you.
We need to make freebies.
Guys, if you see me, give me $5 and a freebie. Are we doing freebies?
I think we have to make freebies.
We have to. We're seasoned.
Make freebies.
Make freebies.
Make
whatever your
freebies.
niche is, but
make it small.
Make it small.
So you can hold it around. Because
Honestly,
nobody wants to hold a big ass freebie. Yeah, they do.
They do.
I want a freebie.
Everyone wants a big ass freebie.
Give out some iPhone freebies, please.
iPhones, guys. Give out iPhones. We never even talked about dream stages, guys.
It's just because we've never done dream stages. We don't know much about dream stages to be talking about that.
Guys, if you're gonna do dream stage, good luck. No comments.
Honestly, watch another video. There's probably a video out there about dream stages.
Oh yeah, people do vlogs about dream stages, so watch your vlog maybe, listen to them. I mean, watch other videos on KCON videos, like The more you know. Stay humble, like, remember that at the end of the day, all you guys are here for people you don't know.
There's surprisingly a lot of guys at KCON.
Chat, is this real? I don't know. I can't even.
Go get the Mr. Beast meal.
Go get the Mr. Beast meal, you guys.
Wait, you think if we said he's gonna give us $1 million? Go eat Zaxby's. Go eat some Mr. Beast.
I just want you guys to make friends so bad. I just want you guys to talk to the people around you.
Wait, we'll be your friends.
We'll be your friends.
Wait, actually, if you go to KCON, like, actually guys, DM us and we should hang out. Like, actually. Like, I'm being so free right now. Like, actually.
No matter your age. If you're 60, Texas. Just kidding. Talk to the people around you. Remember that most of the time, there's about, I don't know how different it's gonna be this year, but there's gonna be around 8 acts in one day. So if you see somebody's merch, compliment their merch. Be like, oh my god, you like Hyunjin?
Me too.
I do too. I love Stray Kids. Who knows if Stray Kids is even gonna be there this year? But actually, don't be afraid to bring merch from other groups. I do it. If you're scared about that, nobody's like even if people like anti that group on like online,
that's their problem and not yours.
And nobody really cares. And like nobody's like, everybody's too bitch to talk about it in front of you. So nobody really cares. Do whatever you want. Acclimatize. The bathrooms are to the right, to the left too. Get free stuff. Get free stuff. What you're gonna be getting is free skincare. And
free skincare, memberships, free drinks.
Free up your storage. Free the hell out of your storage up. Tips for people who are flying in. I have none. Get there maybe a day in advance. You're gonna want to keep things as organized as you can. Bring as least clothes as you can. If you're planning on making it a full vacation, discredit what I'm saying. But if you're only there for KCON like we are going to be, I mean, just a simple shorts, shirt, maybe 2 extra outfits. Your KCON outfit, day 1, day 2, day 3.
Don't apologize. No apologize. Hey, go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The entire skincare routine is made up of samples. You may think, oh, she doesn't use that at all. I do, but I just also have like 6 different bottles of these. The other tip we have is maybe consider waiting, because like obviously there's a long line. I don't know if I'd wait, but and if the products are gonna get sold out, I don't know if I'd wait. But like at the end of the events, they're just trying to get rid of as much stuff as they can. Most of them are Korean brands and they have to ship everything back to Korea. They don't want to do that. They came with a goal in mind, and that is to get rid of everything and get as many customers in. So they will be giving out things like their shit on the floor.
Like those yellow ones, they gave out so many of those.
Crazy.
Literally like 3 at a time. They just put them in your bag.
We're just gonna give some general like concert tips. I don't know if you guys go to concerts, but like portable charger in line for
Absolutely.
hours. Absolutely portable charger entire day. You're working at 8 to 12. That's So wallets, portable chargers, people like fans. I don't think they're completely necessary. In the morning, maybe. Umbrellas, check the weather. Fans, if it's gonna be super hot.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be super hot.
Really? Oh yeah, it's July. It's July, so I can imagine. California in July?
Yeah.
Oh, last year it was August, so it was a bit more on the rainy side. But if it's gonna be rainy, make sure you're prepared to bring an umbrella. Food, be prepared to throw it away at the doors. Be prepared to throw a couple things away. Keep it light. Bring photo cards. My number 1 tip, be open-minded. And by that, I mean, have your mind open to learning about new groups, new fandoms, talk to new people. If you're racist, don't be. Just for a couple days. See how it is. Don't talk to the employees, maybe. Some of them don't speak English.
Oh, true. Become an employee.
Oh. Only if you're white and Asian, though.
I got an American flag behind me and an American